we go then. Hello and welcome friends into our journey into Storybook Land. My name is Mariel. I'm going to be your captain and storyteller today aboard the boat. For everyone's safety, make sure to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. We do ask that you please supervise your little ones, but little ones make sure to supervise your parents. That way our story won't take any unexpected turns. Now, of course, most people like to travel into enchanting worlds through the pages of a book. But when we travel in person, the way in is often magical. Now, it does seem a little scary to come through the jaws of Monstro, but don't worry. He's helping us transport into a magical place called Storybook Land. Our first story here is going to be that of a big bad wolf. He lives in the cave that's here on our left-hand side, and he's always after the three little pigs. Now, the pigs built their houses across the way. One little pig made a house out of straw. One little pig made his house out of sticks. And then one smart and very practical little pig made his house out of guaranteed wood. Just around the river bend is the quaint English village that's home to Alice. On a golden afternoon, she followed the white rabbit who was late for a very important day. Down that rabbit hole, falling down, down, down into Wonderland. Of course, things only became curiouser and curiouser from there. Here on our right-hand side, we have London Park, where Peter Pan and the darling children for the very first time flew to Neverland. Of course, with some help from Tinkerbell and her pixie dust. And there they would never ever have to grow up. Of course, we have places like Agrabah, a city of mystery and enchantment. Here is Strubad named Aladdin bumped into Princess Jasmine in the marketplace. Not only did he steal a few apples that day, but also stole Jasmine's heart. Through the power of love and a little help from the genie, they're now happily married and live in the Sultan's palace.
Have you watched Jasmine?
Of course, all these magical places is where love shines like the twinkling lights in the arches up ahead, where Aladdin and Jasmine first flew over, sideways, and under, all their first magic on the rock to a whole new world.
That's the Fantasyland Station.
While all good stories are full of love and light, they also have their dark places like the Cave of Wonders straight ahead. Its treasure bears a curse that can only be lifted by the genie. Whoever sets the genie free will be granted 3 wishes. Let's make a wish now and see if it comes true. Now, Snow White made a wish to find a safe place as she was running away from the evil queen. She found a cozy forest cottage here on the right, which is home to the 7 dwarves. They gave her shelter in thanks for her kindness. If you look at the back, you might be able to see their mind and hear them whistle while they work. And Cinderella's wish was to go to the ball, but her wicked stepmother forbade it and left her behind in the chateau on her left. With a bibbidi bobbidi boo, her fairy godmother granted her wish, but when she didn't make it home by midnight, her coach turned into a pumpkin. You can still see it on the bridge on our left. Though magic may have its limits, love does not, and now Cinderella lives with her prince in the beautiful pink and gold castle on top of that hill.
You see the pumpkin? Are you?
On our left-hand side, we have a beautiful patchwork quilt, which was inspired by the 1933 silly symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. Our quilt's made up of different types of plants that we interchange throughout the year, and all of our plants are 100% real. Just like the rest of the plants found here in Storybook Land. Some of our plants, of course, were made small thanks to the help of Tinkerbell and her pixie dust, so they will never have to grow up. And it's one of many reasons why this attraction used to be a favorite of Walt Disney, and it continues to inspire new tales to this day. Tales like that of Wind in the Willows with Mole Rat and Mr. Toad. His stately manner is coming up on our left, but he's not home at the moment. He took off on a wild drive to nowhere in particular.